One day, we really need to address how NCT WISH kind of has the best discography of any NCT unit. I do actually kind of stand by that stance. Like, I do think they have the best discography, mainly because it's so short. Like, there's not a lot that actually, there's a decent amount that it's just the quality is better. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. This video is to talk about their new album. So let's go over how it's gonna work. I am going to run through the track list to give you my thoughts on each of the songs, and then I'm gonna give this album a score out of 10 at the end. However, I do have some disclaimers before we continue. Okay, disclaimer number one, this album is new. It came out yesterday, so my opinions on it very much may change over time. Second disclaimer is my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because music is subjective, and that is great. Alrighty, that covers that. Let us begin. And our first song is the title track, Pop Pop. And this song is so close to being perfection for me. Like, for the most part, it's quite excellent, except the chorus kind of sucks. Yeah, the chorus is not my favorite. It's quite shouty, if you ask me, and personally, I'm not a big fan of it. Like, it's not the worst chorus I've ever heard, but the rest of the song is so good, and the chorus is ass. Speaking of, though, let's get into the rest of the song. Okay, first we have verses. I really like the verses. The first verse is so fun and poppy. It's almost hyper pop, and it got me thinking about how we need more men in hyper pop. Like, I feel like K-pop specifically, the men could do such good hyper pop sounds. I want more of that. The second verse is the rap verse, which does mean I inherently enjoy it less. However, it's still quite fun for me. I enjoy the raps more than I probably should. They're very messy, but in like a fun way. Plus, the pre-chorus is great. It slows the song down nicely, and it has great music, and the bridge is stunning. Basically, the good parts of the song are still really good, but the chorus, it's not ideal. I would say it devalues the song, if you know what I mean. Moving on, next we have the pre-release, Melt Inside My Pocket. Here's the thing with this song. I would like it known, before we even get into it, this should have been the title. This should have been the main title, because it's excellent. When I first heard this song, actually, I texted the bestie. I was like, it's giving bubblegum EXO. And I've since listened to it again, and I have different thoughts. I think my thoughts are, it's giving regular EXO. It just happens to be that Wish has really high-pitched vocals, so that brings the bubblegum elements into it. But, like, either way, I mean this with all the love and respect, like, but it's giving EXO. But let's discuss, okay? The verses are great. The first one is the perfect start to the song. Like, it lets me know right away, we're getting a banger, and I need to prepare. And the second verse is the rap verse. And again, the raps are just, like, messy and fun, and I like them. Plus, the chorus. This chorus is an absolute banger, okay? It's just, the music is phenomenal. I, for one, was headbanging the entire time. I was having the time of my life. Plus, whoever does the vocals, like the vocal wilding in the last chorus, they were popping off. I loved that. Big picture, it's a great song, okay? I think if this had been the title, I might have even said this is the best Wish title. We'll never know. I might actually lie to myself now that I'm saying this. I might have to lie to myself and just pretend this is the title for my own sanity. On to the next song, Design. And hear me out. Walk with me here. We've established that in my headcanon, our last song was an EXO song. This is a shiny song, okay? And it's so cool. First, I love the verses. I do. The second verse has another, we're gonna say choice rap. But again, it's goofy and it's fun. And I like it more than I probably should. And the first verse is just excellent. Like, I have no complaints about the first verse. Nothing but love for that one. Plus, the bridge, don't even talk to me. Don't talk to me about this bridge. I'm so obsessed with this bridge. It's so long and the music is so cool and it works so well. I adore it with all my heart and soul. The pre-chorus is also kind of god tier, if you ask me. For starters, it's just great. Like, just right off the bat, listening to it is very enjoyable, but also, it's good as a pre-chorus. Like, it flows perfectly between the verses and the chorus. Like, from both ends, it's just absolutely flawless. Speaking of the chorus, though, an icon, a legend already. I'm so normal about this chorus because it's perfect for me. Okay? It hits just enough. It's an absolute banger, don't get me wrong, but like it doesn't go too far. It doesn't overwhelm me in ways other bangers might. Like it stays perfectly at the right level. I love it. Basically, it's amazing. Okay? If you ask me, I should say. It's amazing. It has what I would consider one of Wish's strongest choruses. It has excellent music. It has everything I could want. Okay, next is 1000, and I do want to be clear, this song is good. Like, before I say anything else, this is a good song. I would also consider it the weakest song on this album, and, like, noticeably weaker than the last two. I'm so serious. I think this is a song that, like, I just need to listen to outside of the context of the album it's on, because it's very much weakened by its place in the track list. We just came off two bangers, two songs that I love. And this song is good, but it doesn't hit like those two. With that said, again, it's a good song. I enjoy the verses, but the chorus absolutely steals the show for me. You remember how earlier I said that I wanted hyperpop? This is the closest we get to that on this album, and I love it so bad. Like, the chorus is fun and poppy and cute. I have nothing else to say. We're moving on. Silly Dance. It's fun. It's kind of just like a standard pop song in many ways, but I'm also here for it, and I did very much enjoy it. Again, the chorus is the shining star of this song. It's just so fun and cute, and it's a bop. Like, I can't help but smile and have a good time when I listen to it. Like, yes, my small children, let us silly dance. The verses are good too, however, I feel like at this point in my listen, because I did just sit down and listen to this album, at this point, the raps had sort of worn me down, I guess, for lack of a better term. You may recall, I enjoy the Messy Boots raps in the first few songs. At this point, my enjoyment had waned, and I was just trying to get through it. As a whole, though, I do think it's a great song. I think if you're into, like, the cutesy Wish sound, this is the song for you, because not that the rest of the album doesn't have that cutesy sound, but I feel like they're starting to shift more towards, like, regular boy group pop, and this is, like, the one bastion of their cutesiness left. Okay, last but not least, we have Still 3 p.m., and we've established, again, in my headcanon, we've had an EXO song, we've had a SHINee song. This one is our good NCT Dream song, specifically a good one, because NCT Dream has a very mixed bag of a discography. This is one of the good songs, and I'm so happy about it. The verses are great, and the pre-chorus is stunning. It slows the song down so perfectly before picking it back up so we can flow into the absolute perfection that is the chorus. And this chorus, this is the best Wish chorus, if you ask me. I will have to fight the bestie on this stance later. I already know she disagrees with me. But, like, this is maybe my favorite. Maybe that's how I'll frame it. This is my favorite Wish chorus, okay? There's just something about it that is absolute pop perfection. Like, I was listening to it this morning when I took my shower, or, like, as I was getting ready to take my shower, and I was just like, wait a minute, we need to pause everything we're doing and we need to appreciate this chorus, because this chorus is so fucking good. But that is all I have to tell you about this song. So with that, it is score time, and overall, I'm going to give it a 9.2 out of 10. That's the score I've decided on. It's getting a 9.2 out of 10. The title needed a better chorus. I'll give it that. But the B-sides, even the ones I didn't love as much as the others, were still good B-sides. They were still very enjoyable, and then the others were just phenomenal. So yeah, 9.2 out of 10. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know how you feel. You can like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. In the description, I'm just going to put a playlist that has all my NCT and NCT related reviews. If I have any Wish ones that I feel like highlighting, I'll put them at the top, because, like, I've done a lot of NCT related reviews because they have a lot of releases. So, like, I'll put Wish at the top. I'll put NCT playlist down there. I'll also put my history of NCT. It is quite old. I'm very scared that one day I will have to make a new one because it's 2.5 hours long. But I sit down, I run through the history of NCT. It's like up until Candy era. So you may check that out if you so choose. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!